Peace, quickly, think fast. I thought about this and I'm by the Whole Foods downtown. And I caught that quick vibe of, us having that awareness of, when we go into certain environments have a certain energy signature. And I thought about, I'm going to Whole Foods. I'm like going with the flow of, what I should eat and, when I should eat. But like as I'm passing right here, I'm like, I'm gonna eat light, not get nothing heavy. But I notice how things could shift into like, oh, let me get a nice big meal or something of that nature. Because it's due to picking up of the energies. Because I'm looking at the people eating and enjoying their food. As an empath or somebody that's sensitive to energy, you picking up on that energy. And if we're not aware that we're picking up on external energies, you'll go to thinking, oh, that's me that's really, really hungry and want this big meal like this. And of course, there's nothing, again, bad or right or wrong as far as us, say for instance, if that energy does influence us or overwhelm us in the moment. But it's to, you do want to recognize that, hey, these external energies do have an influence on me. So as I'm going to the grocery store, to be in alignment with my inner being and not so loose with, my actions, because my actions are also, not say your actions are being influenced, but your energy field is feeling the energies from what's going on around you. So it's having that awareness that like and again, the going to the store, like somewhere to eat, is like a perfect example again, because you might be going to the store just to grab a small little snack or to grab some water and not even eat nothing, but then because you feeling the vibe of other people enjoying their food and indulging, you like, shit, I'm feeling hungry. And if you're not conscious of it, you kind of like on some, or all of a sudden I'm feeling hungry, thinking again that that's coming from your inner being and inner guidance, when more so it's coming from, your environment. Now to bring it in full circle, like, hey, your inner being allow for you to pass by that grocery store or go in this place or whatever the case may be. So, in some way, form, or fashion, it's meant, what I'm saying, as far as a lot of things we deal with, no matter if it seems like it's something negative or positive, no matter what side of the spectrum is on, whatever we go through is meant. Like our now is what it is for a reason. There's no mistakes about where we're at right now. Wherever you find yourself right now, it's not a mistake. You're there for a reason. If it's somewhere you don't want to be, then you have to consciously become consciously aware of what energies are going on inside of you, like what your subconscious belief systems are, and what your subconscious is constantly, playing pictures of, because that's the reason why you're at, like the reason why you may be somewhere that you don't want to be is due to some type of subconscious block or something, some type of energy that's going on inside of you that needs to be corrected and fixed through some type of action, but again, just being aware. And I got videos that speak to this. I forgot the last one I did and what was the name of it. But, just the energy feels like, like geopathic stress in so many words, which geopathic energy is kind of coming from under from under our feet, like from the earth in a certain area. But what I'm speaking to is more so the environment, like around you, what I'm saying? But it kind of goes together, because as people constantly meet up in this place, and this is what people meet up when they're hungry and trying to eat, that's going to create that energy signature within that area. So again, just being aware of the influences around you, and in those moments, like checking yourself, like, all right, hey, am I really, feeling that vibe to eat like that, or am I just picking up on the energies around me? And that's why I did this video, because it instantly hit me like that. I'm seeing some, everybody grubbing and enjoying their food. I'm like, oh man, I might want to sit down and have me a little bit, what I'm saying? But it's like, all right, hold on, back up. Is it really, meant? And again, right now too is the time for us to not overthink things anyway, and not be too much in our thoughts about it. Like we check it, assess the situation on some, conscious level vibe. I mean, conscious, like, consciously aware, like, hey, all right, I do pick up on energies, and this energy I'm picking up may come from this area, but, hey, high self, give me the strength to not, do anything outside of my sole purpose, or, allow for me to not do anything outside of what's meant for me in this moment, like, put that out there in the wind, and then you go with the flow, of what you feeling though, without overthinking it. And then afterwards, you'll get the vibe of like, if you feel bad or your stomach hurt or it disrupts your energy in some way, you could look back at that situation and say like, all right, maybe I should have stayed with my first mind, and instead of being influenced by the energies from the store, I should have just stayed with going get my little bottle of water and getting the fuck out of there. You know what I'm saying? Like that vibe. But that's basically it. Peace, peace. Happy now. Now's the vibrate, of course. Not going too far in the future. Not going too far in the past. And also another energy signature before I just pop up to me too. Even besides the food, like you feel the energy signature of being downtown LA, where it's like feeling like, all right, I gotta be doing something. Like I gotta be, actively, entrepreneurially, business level. I gotta be taking action. I gotta be working. I gotta be working. Like you'll pick up that vibe. So like again, with me having that awareness of knowing like, all right, downtown has this influence on your vibration that kind of makes you want to get into work mode. So let everything be in a flow and in a balance with your inner being. So, like going downtown in essence, or how can I say, you just make sure you're aware that you're not getting lost in like, oh, I gotta work. Like allow for like if you do, that's what I was gonna say. If you do feel you should be in your work mode and taking care of tasks or things of this nature, let it be through being in alignment with your heart and being out of love, like where you love what you do. So hey, since I'm downtown, let me do what I love. You know what I'm saying? Let me sit down somewhere and work on a little project or something like that. But don't get lost in the sauce of I just gotta do something because business people and because Mark Cuban say or because Warren Buffett say you gotta do like nah. Of course, look, we acknowledge, certain little aspects of insight from different beings in certain areas. But again, it should be, one with your inner guidance and what your inner guidance is telling you to deal with. But that's basically it. So, peace, peace. Happy now again. Now's the vibrate. Not going too far in the future. Not going too far in the past.